Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Tennessee Titans. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go through the raindrops here in Nashville. He's to midfield. To the 20. And he takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Extra point by Little is good. And the Titans will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. Off he goes. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Rams.
Off the play fake, here's May. Escaping to his left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
The second down throw is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's the rookie from Texas, John A. Downing. And the Titans are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
There's the rookie out of Colorado, Travis Hunter. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Hey! Sit up! 13. Report! Sit up!
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Titan first down.
BT, ready? Let's go, let's go. Manny! You change it. Yo. It's hot! No. It's hot! Manny!
To the air one more time with Jackson. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one, and that will lead to a second down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He'll look underneath here for Brown. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Sit up! Manny! Listen up! Listen up!
Jackson going to keep this one himself. A powerful run just shy of the goal line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
I love this call on fourth down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
From the 1 yard line, first down and goal. Brown will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's May to throw it on first down. And that ball incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing on second down. May. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. Now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Their own 29-yard line.
Maynard on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. gun, here's May. Moving to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. Third down coming up. In motion, Besh. From the gun. On third down, it's May. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
First catch in this one for Olave. And it gives his guys a first down. Set to go now on first and 10. It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8. Olave is the motion man. On second down, it's May. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They'll motion the slot man right. Working out of the gun. It's May. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield. So on fourth down, here's Corey Bojorquez to kick it away. Back deep, Xavier Worthy. And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. A carry here for Brown. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jamie and Sherwood there to meet him.
Brings up second and 9 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 9. On the ground, it's Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. First and second down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a third and long. We'll see if they try something else.
And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with fourth down coming up. On fourth down, here comes the lefty punter, Jamie Gillen. On the return, it's Hill. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. On play action, here's May. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away, incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Rolling right. Now he'll run it.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
May to throw on second down. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Daquan Jones. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. They converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Got him in. It's Kelsey. Complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is.
And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Rams. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Rams get back in it. It is 21-7. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now Brown. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to Nashville in a moment.
T-Ren, let's go, let's go. 13, you. Sit hard. Sit up.
Second down, Jackson. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a big one for Tennessee. An even 40 yards.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, sit hard.
Here's Brown. business inside the 15-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down for Tennessee.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready. What? You are X. You are X.
They'll run here with Brown. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
15-yard line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Hey, middle.
Jackson from the gun on third down. That's taken in. Rams use their third and final timeout, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Hey, sit on. Oh. You are X. What is it?
Now Jackson on fourth down. That is touchdown Tennessee. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Titans add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. He'll go play action with May. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Down the field, it's Evans. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Olave is the motion man. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cam Little to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Here's second and 2. Here's May. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. Well run with Robinson, and he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Caleb Ransom in on the tackle.
Brings up second and 9 at the Titans' 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second down and 9. Throwing now is May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick six in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. In motion, Besh. Throwing on third down is May. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked by Benjamin Morrison.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Travel start on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Owen. Marty!
A design run here with Jackson. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
When this offense is really in gear, Mike, a lot of it is because of the ability of Lamar Jackson running the football. He is what makes this thing go. You can see why.
First and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot.
On the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On the shotgun, here's Jackson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The rookie out of Ole Miss, Walter Nolan, working his way in to record the very first sack of his NFL career. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. The Titans sending out their punter. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. To throw on 1st down is May. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is May. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Daquan Jones getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. May going to look to throw. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They're going. It's May. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Up the middle they go. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Rams' 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stick with him again. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A 39-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Titans will extend their lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit, he does a great job here able to put that one through.
So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, here's May. He runs with it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 11. Quick to pick up the 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
You know, so far throughout the game, we've seen him make a lot of plays in the run game, but now he shows that he can hold his own in coverage as well. Really nice job there by the linebacker, making an impact in the passing game.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Titans will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
2nd and 10.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Brings up 3rd and
1. 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football. And the Rams come up with the recovery.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
First down, Rams.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Forced to his right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow, really the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go. Here's May. He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
That's caught. It's Evans. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. May to throw again. That's to the rookie out of TCU's Jack Beck. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So 2 minutes left to play. in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throw again is May. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Abdul Carter. He had 2 sacks in the opener and give him 1 more here in week 2. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun. It's May. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Rams put 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns. Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
On 2nd down, it's May. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's May again. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. And he's into the end zone. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Hey,
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 3rd down, Jackson will find Brown out of the backfield. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Titans. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening week.